What's going on, Hollywood drag racer, man? I'm up here at drag race 42. Man, it is hot and nice weather out here. I ran around the pits, man. I ran around another legend in drag racing. Let me let you introduce yourself. What's your name here, sir?
My name is Joey Norman.
Joey Norman?
Right.
Okay.
I'm from Cleveland.
Uh-huh.
I was running, at the time I was running a Top Fuel bike.
Top Fuel, another African-American Top Fuel race, man. Well, y'all keep coming out the woodworks every time. Hey, man, I didn't even know there were any people like me that rode Top Fuel. Why don't nobody know about this, first of all? I mean, that's crazy.
Mostly it started off as a different class, and I wound up into that class. I was running a funny bike, and I changed the rules. So I've been dealing with Nitro, model airplanes and everything, and so I had a Nitro Harley. I rode that one, and I went from that to the Top Fuel. Well, I went to a supercharged funny bike, and that was alcohol. And they changed the rules, so I had to change the clutch setup and all that, transmission. So then I had to build the bike up for Nitro.
So look here, man. That means that if you was in funny bike, that means you might know Buck McFadden, right?
Yeah, I know Buck.
Yeah, so I interviewed Buck up in Virginia. I got to meet him. And he used to tell about he was doing those sand drags back in the days. And that means you know Doug Frierson, if you say funny bike.
I know Doug now.
All right, so we know a whole bunch of the same people, man. Well, look here. What got you into like motorcycle drag racing, period? I mean, like, you know, how did that start? The story behind that.
I used to, well, at first, I was doing chemistry.
Chemistry.
I did chemistry in high school, and then I did chemistry in the Army, and I did electronics and radio in the Army. So when I came out of the Army, I could ride. I had a motorbike.
Right.
A Whizzer motorbike.
What?
A Whizzer. Whizzer motorbike.
What year was that bike?
That was about 60-something. No, not even 60-something. I had that Whizzer in 50-something.
I ain't never heard of Whizzer.
It was a bicycle with a motor on it, and they called it a Whizzer motorbike.
Wow, that's great.
And you had to pedal it, and turn it on the pedal it, and it would start up.
Combustion engine.
And it was like one gear, you just rode it.
That's pretty cool.
A Schwinn bicycle with the motor on it.
2 wheels with a motor beat 2 heels in it, they don't.
Yeah. So we went, after the motorbikes, I used to build radio controlled model airplanes too.
I like those.
Well, we used to fly those out of a place out in Richmond, and then there's a place out at the Hopkins Airport where you could go fly your radio control. I took that up from my friend Leotis Harris. He was going to college there. And he took us out, went out flying airplanes and so forth. And I built airplanes, and I had motorbikes. And so we went to a race, and we saw them. No, we went to a race. They were racing the airplanes. And
the RC race planes. A real plane. RC planes, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so then I kept on with the planes for a while. I had a teacher that was one of the Tuskegee Airman's teachers.
What was his name?
Mr. Cargill. That was my
Mr. Cargill.
Mr. Cargill.
Cargill.
Right.
Okay.
He was one of the
Tuskegee Airmen.
Yeah. Okay. And he was in World War II. While he was in the airplanes, my dad was in the submarines.
Right.
So I wound up building the airplanes.
Wow.
And he taught us how. He used to give us fly lessons.
This is in the 40s, right?
This was in 50-something.
50-something, okay.
I was 16, and I was flying real airplanes.
At 16 years old?
Yeah.
In Tuskegee?
No, I was here. I was in Cleveland.
Wow.
He taught me how to fly them, but he was with the Tuskegee Airmen. He lived in Cleveland.
I got you.
And so he was my algebra teacher, math teacher.
Right.
Real good teacher. So we started up an airplane club in school. So I was flying airplanes. Then I rode the little bikes and so forth. Went to the Army and came back. And my brother had an accident on a motorbike. Well, I could ride him already. So I went and I picked up his bike and I fixed whatever was wrong.
The bike that your brother had accident on?
Yeah, he had an accident. I took it on and I said, rode around on it a little bit. A couple of guys ran up at me and we did a little racing on the street. And so what happened was I met this guy with shop specialties. And this was a little bit later on, because by then I had graduated up to I had a Harley Sportster, and I was racing it a little bit at the track, winning a lot.
And bracket racing. Yeah. There wasn't no bracket racing back then, though.
No, they didn't have bracket racing.
It's just the type of bike it was, and y'all just run to the finish line.
Well, you had a class. I was A modified, B modified, different classes like that. Right. Whatever class you got in, they lined the bikes up for that class.
Well, got you the strike first one.
And that's when, yeah.
One point period.
Always heads up.
Always heads up.
They started ET racing later on. Right. And we went to the graduate. And this guy, Chris, that had worked on my Harley, I had a Sportster. And he says, hey man, they're gonna have a bike race over in Niagara Falls in Canada. So I said, I'd like to see that. So he says, well, told me about getting there and everything. Yeah. So we went up to Niagara Falls and we walked around and saw all these fantastic bikes. They had Harley Davidson, half Sportster mode and half 74 mode heads and stuff. Right.
These are Nitro Harleys though.
Some of
them were Nitro Harley bikes.
These were Nitro Harleys, and they had a Sportster bottom half and a big twin top head half, shovel heads.
That's a heck of a combination, eh?
And they had double engine Triumphs. Two guys, Larry Welch rode one for Sonny Route, and Morris Murray had a double engine Harley. I mean, a double engine, sorry.
So, you know, with all
double
that
engine Triumph.
Yeah, with all that heritage in racing, I mean, because I know you can take me so many tracks and all that stuff. Yeah. I mean, that's a whole lot of history right there. I mean, but if in hindsight, if there was anything that you could have done differently with the sport, what would that have been? If you would tell people like coming up in the sport now, like, you know, you did your thing back then, and now people are there, now we're doing our thing, but in hindsight, you always see things a lot clearer.
Yeah.
Correct?
See, now, you got all your computer controllers and all this kind of stuff put on them. Then you had to figure out how to make a motor run, how to get it running right, how to get the right chassis, get it set up, and then how to ride it. Right. Because when you ride fast bikes, you gotta learn how to ride or you're gonna be in trouble.
Correct. That's correct. So what kind of advice would you give someone when they get into the sport and a newbie coming into the sport? How about that then? Someone new getting into the sport, how would you
get up with somebody that's racing and talk to them? And most of the racers, like myself, I'll show guys things. Most of the guys when I started, I had people showing me like, I had a guy named Ray Price from North Carolina.
Ray Price that had the Harley, Top Fuel Harley. Right. Long time Harley racing. Yeah, the Top Fuel racer, right?
I met him at the race before I started putting Nitro in my Harley. And he told me some things to make it go faster and everything.
And stay alive and stay together.
Right.
More importantly, because you could keep tearing it up, I'm sure.
I rolled it, and then I decided, when I saw those bikes with the double engine Harley, the double engine Triumphs, Joe Smith had a Harley that was turning 8 seconds. Now that's
moving back then, though.
That was the record back then.
That's moving, yes, sir.
Danny Johnson had a Sportster.
How big were the slicks back then?
At first, when I first built my first one, I had a 4-inch wide slick. And that tire would smoke the whole quarter mile.
I got to see it. What was the safety gear like?
leather suit, boots, helmets, gloves.
Same thing.
Same, but they had, different styles.
That's right.
Now they got new material that's nice.
Yeah, and so now you still build race engines though.
Yeah.
So do you do it for open to anyone, or do you have just a few people that you do it for? How does that work?
Well, if somebody wants one, if they want to build it, they do everything, I can take care of them. I got a motorcycle shop, machine shop, and I've been building motors for.
And this is in Cleveland.
Right.
Cleveland, Ohio.
Right.
What's the name of the shop so we can let everybody know?
J&J Enterprises.
J&J Enterprises in Cleveland, Ohio. Y'all want some high performance motorcycle engines, some tuning capabilities, reach out to you, right?
Yes, I did a lot of help with Brother Con.
And he's over here helping Brother Con. That's one of my homeboys over there with the Pro Boy. He went runner up day up here at Drag Race 42, so engine seems to be happy over there. You did Brian's motor as well?
No.
I didn't do that, just the Pro Mod motor, right?
Right.
All right, well look, y'all heard him, J&J Enterprise, that's right. Cleveland, Ohio. Man, it's been a pleasure getting to meet you. Now that people done met you, now they can look up some stuff about you. I'm gonna put some more of these photos along with this interview online so that we can share those with you. We're gonna have all of them, let you take some pictures of them for him. Just take all the pictures he got and then we'll put them in there in a little catalog for you, man. That'd be cool. Let everybody get to meet you. How about that?
Okay.
Cool, good deal. HollywoodDragRacing.com.
People that I was racing back then, and I was the only one of us racing them. But now, this is when I first built the Nitro top fuel bike.
What year was that?
What was that?
Like 78, 82?